Hey y'all. I was about to talk to y'all earlier, but I have a neighbor. He's a little strange. He just keeps walking in and out of his house, making it super awkward for me to record this video. I got the inkling that I need to let y'all know how I've been studying my Bible lately. Okay, because one of my last videos is that God want me to study more, not just read a few scriptures here and there, but actually take time, sit down, read a story, understand the story. So as y'all know, I'm on the Daniel fast. So I'm reading about Daniel. But today I always read and I pray in my car. My car is, if y'all seen that movie War Room, my car is my war room. So that's why I get most of my studying and stuff like that done, praying, and even where I edit all my videos at. That's why you always see me driving around. Plus y'all know I do food delivery, so it's fitting. So the way I read my Bible is I do a Proverbs every day. My mama always said, rest her soul, Lord. I love my mama, y'all. Y'all don't understand. If y'all watch some mama, y'all understand. But she always said, Proverbs got 31 chapters, so you need to read a proverb every day. So I started reading a proverb every day. And so I not consistently, but I'm consistent now that I'm making these videos, because I'm really trying to, baby, I'm not going to be out here dishing God's word and not living accordingly. So today I was supposed to read Proverbs 20 because today is October the 20th. But when I opened the Bible, it's like my mind told me to go. I'm telling y'all this how God be telling me downloads. My mind told me to go to Proverbs 23. And so I went to Proverbs 23 and I was like, well, I'm not really planning on reading this right now, and I was asking myself, I was like, you want to read Proverbs 20? I was like, God, do you want me to read Proverbs 23? And it was like, yes. So I'm just going to read some of the verses that stuck out to me. I don't know. I kind of put like a little mark. Let me show y'all what I was showing y'all. Well, anyway, I put a mark on them. So I'm in Proverbs 23, and the title of the chapter is As a Man Thinks in His Heart. So the verses that stuck out to me, and I'm just going to read it. I'm not trying to do like a whole sermon and on. I just want to read the verses that stuck out to me. So Proverbs 23:4, it says, labor not to be rich, cease from thine own wisdom. Labor not to be rich, cease from thine own wisdom. Then you got verse 6. It says, I'm going to read 6 through 7 because I actually spoke about this, how you're not supposed to break bread with everybody. It says, eat thou not the bread of him that hath an evil eye, neither desire thou his dainty meats. For as he thinks in his heart, so is he. Eat and drink, saith he to thee, but his heart is not with thee. And I was talking about how sometimes you can eat. I don't know if this is the exact verse. I'm going to have to go back. But I was talking about how you can eat with somebody and they're counting all the things that you're eating, basically. Not counting the things you're eating, but just counting all the things that they're doing for you, So it's not this verse, because it's not that fitting, but it's saying, you can't break bread with everybody, can't eat and drink with everybody. And it also says, for as he thinketh in his heart, so is he. So if y'all know about The Secret and the law of attraction, it was already in the Bible. It was already in the Bible a long time ago. They've been knowing about it. So a few other verses that stuck out. I didn't mark out 9, but for some reason I need to read 9. These verses may be for somebody that's watching this. So God speaks through his word. It's not always through, just listening to people talk. Sometimes he just wants to simply give you the verse. So 9 says, speak not in the ears of a fool, for he will despise the wisdom of thy words. So I didn't have that mark to read to y'all, but as I'm looking at the verses, something is sticking out that I need to read that. Maybe you are trying to speak wisdom to somebody and they're a fool and they're despising the words that you're saying, even though you're trying to be helpful, you're trying to do the right thing, but it's like they're rejecting it. So it says, speak not in the ears of a fool, for he will despise the wisdom of thy words. Let me see what else I marked. I went to 17, which says, let not thine heart envy sinners, but be thou in the fear of the Lord all the day long. For surely there is an end, and thine expectation shall not be cut off. So that's just basically, don't be envious of people that are sinning and they're prospering. You see them, it look like they're prospering around you. It look like they're just like, what are they doing? Like, I'm following you, God, and they're out there running the streets and you blessing them, but what about me? But he said there's an end to it. It's a movie, y'all. It's a movie. I think it was War Room, where this guy, he had an elderly mom who had dementia, and she was like in a nursing home, and he was wealthy and living his life. Like, had a fantastic, he was a wealthy man living a great life. And he went to the nursing home to see his mom, and he asked his mom, now she has dementia, so she ain't all there. And he said, why is it that you worship God every day, you follow God every day, I don't? And look at me, and then look at you. Like, look at you. You don't even know who I am. You know, I'm your son. You got dementia. Like, what was it? And this lady, she made me cry when I watched that movie. She was like, sometimes Satan will present, this is my words. Man, I wish I could find a clip. I don't even know if I'm supposed to put clips in here. But she says, like,
you're on with Mark.
It's me, Dork, your sister. You really should go see Mom. She's not doing well.
She hasn't been doing well for years. That's why they call it dementia.
You should go see her.
There, I gotta go. I don't even know what I'm doing here. I mean, it's not like you even know who I am. You prayed and believed your whole life. Never done anything wrong. And here you are. You're the nicest person I know. I am the meanest. You have dementia. My life is perfect. Explain that to me.
Sometimes the devil allows people to live a life free of trouble because he doesn't want them turning to God. Their sin is like a jail cell, except it's all nice and comfy and there doesn't seem to be any need to leave. The door's wide open. Till one day, time runs out. The cell door slams shut. And suddenly, it's too late. Who did you say you were?
She says, like, I'm going to find that clip. I got to put that in here. I don't know. I'm going to find it. But she said, sometimes Satan opens up. I'm gonna put my words. It's like she was saying that you can be in this room and it looks wonderful. It's elegant. It's nice. Good food. Good everything. This is not what this lady said, but this is me trying to make it similar. And everything looks great in that room. But in the end, the door slams and then you realize like you're in jail, you're in a cell. Like you realize that it was all a trap to begin with. But in the beginning, it's wonderful. So God is saying there's an end to that you're looking at. Yeah, these people are sitting there doing things, but you don't know all the things that's going on back door. Like what's going on. Oh, P Diddy popped up in my head just now. I haven't really been following, but he popped in my head. I'm pretty sure people looked at him like, hey, look what all he's doing. Even the people that's in the industry, they're like, look at all he's doing. It look like he's just prospering. And now look, there's an end because Satan, he's a trickster. Not laughing at him, but he's a trickster. And he make everything seem so good in the beginning. And then you learn that this is a trick. Like I fell for it. So that's don't be envious of people that are doing bad. Pray for them. 21 Proverbs, we're still in Proverbs 23:21. I hadn't even read 20 yet, but Proverbs 23:21, it says, for the drunkard and the glutton shall come to poverty, and drowsiness shall clothe the man with rags. I talked about this in a past video, how gluttony can bring you to poverty, how much money I was spending on fast food. Some of us say we love ourselves, but really, really look in the mirror and really analyze if you really love yourself, because when you love yourself, there's certain things that you're not going to do against yourself. There's certain things you're not going to overeat. My biggest thing was gluttony in my life is that at the time when I was really, really gluttonous, I was eating a lot of fast food, and I was also feeding it to my family because I was so busy working and stuff that I didn't have time to always cook. I would be so tired. So I would just go out and get something to eat. And I remember I was looking at my bank statement, and this is around the time we were having like money issues. And I was like, where's the money going? Because I'm working, my husband's working, like what is going on? And so what I found out when I got my bank statement, I was spending between $800 to $1,500 on just eating out. Let me tell you how. So I'm just going to use my meal by itself. I would eat, maybe if I had breakfast, let's say if I had breakfast, lunch, and dinner, you're going to spend like 10, 10, 10. That's 30. Then you add 2 extra people onto it. So you got about 60 to 70, but I'm going to say $60 to $80 every day, 5 to 7 days a week. So even me alone, if I'm doing $30 a day in 3 days, that's $100, $90, $100. So if you add about 3 more days on there, it's $200 just on me. So if I'm doing 200 times 4 weeks, which is a month, that is $800 just for me. I'm just saying, just thinking about those numbers, crazy. So when I looked at my bank statement, I seen that. It's not including like groceries and the fact that I was cooking. I wasn't always just eating out, but I ate out so much that I was spending $800 to $1,500 within a few set of months. And I was wondering, like, where's my money going? Like, I'm not shopping. I'm not getting my hair done. So where's all this money going? It was going on food. So gluttony is the verse that I'm going to share talks about how gluttony will bring you to poverty. And that's how the Bible comes to life, because it's telling you what's going to happen to you if you go along with certain things that you want. The desire I had was that I wanted to eat because I'm an emotional eater. When I'm depressed, I got to eat. When I'm stressed, I got to eat. And it was saying if you're gluttonous, that you are going to come to poverty. So enjoy the rest of the video. Don't be gluttonous. Be careful with that sugar. I can't not find that lady video, but she talks about how gluttony is very similar to sugar, because sugar, it make, like if you eat anything sugary, it's going to make you want more and more and more. But sit down and eat some vegetables. You are not going to be wanting to keep eating more and more and more. I'm not talking about just vegetables. You get full. You really get full. But sugar is like it's like a constant high. Like you just want more and more and more of it. Be careful with that sugar. And it says a drunkard and a glutton will come to poverty. It's probably because it's all you spend your money on, food and wine and alcohol. And it says, and drowsiness shall clothe the man with rags. So if y'all have a lazy spirit, y'all sleeping all day, especially if you're doing food delivery, it's so easy to not be disciplined. You don't have nobody on your back. He's saying that you will be clothed in rags. So get up.
Ain't nothing else I can say. Wake up, it's a new day. Wake up, it's a new way.
Get up, wake up. You're coming to rags. And I'm guilty of it too. Even today, I started my day so late today. But yesterday, I didn't get any sleep. And I was up. I literally got up, started working from 6 until like 10 o'clock. And I only had like 2 hours of sleep. It was my bad. But I just wanted to keep going. And so this is the last verse I'll read. It's Proverbs 23:23. And it says, buy the truth and sell it not. Also wisdom, instruction, and understanding. So for me, I'm taking that verse as it says to buy the truth. So I'm taking it. It says buy the truth and sell it not. That we shouldn't be using. This is my interpretation. It may mean something different to somebody else. But my interpretation is that we're not selling God's word, basically. They can get this word free. We're not going to have the heart of greed. We're not going to have the heart of greed, using God's word to gain something monetary. We're going to use it and spread the gospel. And anything that comes with that, I mean, God said he's going to bless his people. So it's going to come, but it's not going to be our focus. It's not going to be my focus. So I wanted to read that to y'all because I was actually not planning on reading Proverbs 23 until the 23rd of October, but I felt led to come to here and read it for some reason. I opened right to 23, and then my eyes started reading 23, and I was like, hold on. Today is not the 23rd. Once record that moment for y'all. Y'all have a blessed day.